And here we go. So this particular episode, like I said, is going to be for players trying to reach 1000 elo or more. And I'm going to kind of lay out what's most important. One thing that I need to figure out here is that I have not yet, asked chess.com for permission to create a speedrun account or whatever. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be creating like a Smurf account or whatever and taking people's elo. So I might do that, but considering that pretty soon here we'll have some viewers coming in, I think it'll get rolling. Plus, the number of times, y'all come into my streams and say, hey, can we play? I mean, okay, now is the chance. We can play some games. And, but yeah, we'll see how many players there are that are under 1000 elo. And I'm thinking of launching the same thing to get to 1500 elo because, like, personally, for me, guys, reaching 1000 elo and then going from 1000 to 1500 elo is kind of a whole gap in and of itself. I mean, you can really stay stuck in a lot of those ratings. I was stuck and plateaued at like 1100 elo, 1200 elo, and then a long time at 1700 elo. And, and so anyways, I will kind of give my secret to you all in terms of how to reach 1000 elo. It's actually very, very, very simple. And this is what I teach with my students. But while we wait, I'm going to, I guess, warm up. I'll do some blitz games. I've been doing some blitz recently, so we'll let the people stream on in. Okay. Just kind of messing around with the blitz. If you are joining the stream, whether you're on Kick, YouTube, or Twitch, let me know if you want to play, and we'll get this thing started. Let me know. This is an interesting move. I think I'll... No. I don't like moving the same piece twice, but I kind of have to untangle my position. This isn't possible yet. Let's go knight d7. And then maybe c5, so there's no checks or anything. Okay, he's going straight for my throat. Straight for the jugular. Here. Don't think I want to play that, though. Okay, I actually need to think for a second here. I need to reroute the knight. Okay, my position is already not great. I'm going to go here. It's not good, but this is a blitz game. I was actually just playing some blitz this evening. Okay, that's good for me, because now I can develop the bishop with check, I think. And then I have this square for my knight. Okay, wow, they are aggressive. I like it. Got some aggressive energy going on here. But let's threaten the bishop with check. He might miss that. He might just play h5. Okay, takes, check. Yeah, that looks good to me. Hey, it's not very often you get a queen sack like that, eh? Oh, wow, I haven't had a queen sacrifice like that in a long time. Let's go here. I do have to be careful of my time. Let's go here and then rook c8, or maybe king d7. All of the action is happening on the c file now, so... It's a shame. I'm going to do this now because I just intuitively feel like maybe I can trap the rook, but I don't No, I can't. Okay, that's a bummer. I misplayed that. That's all right. The knight back. Okay. He can give me a check, but it doesn't do much that I... Yeah, I'm just going to take that, I think. And ask, how do you protect this pawn? Ah, that's how you protect it. Okay, I have to be a little bit careful. You can't push, though. Okay. That was a big whoopsie. That was a mistake. Oh, but I was up an entire piece. So, bummer. God dang it. I should have just taken. I would have been winning on the spot with that. Could be worse, though, because, yeah, like I said, I was already up a piece. If you are just coming in, let me know if you want to play. Where are all these people? Like, when I actually dedicate a stream to playing viewers, none of these people show up. When I'm playing Blitz, when I'm playing Rapid, trying to, get to 2000 elo and whatnot, they just come streaming in like, hey, dude, let's play. Well, all right, hold on, hold your horses. Yeah, that can't be right. I'm gonna create passers here. I got 16 seconds though, so I gotta be careful. Got to be careful. Okay, let's freeze the pawns. He can't really do anything with his king now. He's basically in Zwischenjug or whatever. I'm incapable of pronouncing that German word. Mostly I just gotta try not to get flagged here. Here. Okay, actually, hold on. I need to get opposition. I don't want to draw. Please don't draw. Okay, now we're fine. Now this is winning. Oh my god. That hurt. That was bad. That was really bad. Looks like someone got a brilliant move in that though. Wait a second. Oh my god, white won? White won because I didn't take the pawn. That's really bad. G4. Okay, this is... What a shame. We had this awesome queen sack, and then I played way too slow, and honestly... Okay, but rook c8 was a good move. I just blundered a piece. Yeah, I mean, I could have won this very, very easily, and then I messed it up and messed it up a second time. What is going on with you guys? Who's below 1000 elo and wants to play and learn some things? No one, apparently. Well, all right, we'll keep playing some Blitz. We'll get someone. One thing that I have to look out for is Smurfs, I guess, right? That's what you call them. You get a lot of people in Twitch when you stream and whatnot that will want to play you, and they'll have like a 300 or 400 rated account, and they just actually want to like cheat and beat the streamer and embarrass them, I guess, or something. I don't know. And that's just like, I don't really care because that happens quite a lot to me, but I don't want to waste people's time who actually want to learn. So, I'll have to figure out a way to be pretty strict with that. Basically, if you're 300 elo and you're playing like unbelievably good, then that might be your Your last turn. Okay. I think I'm okay just playing g4. It's a blitz game. This bishop's annoying me. Yeah, let's just ruin the pawn structure now. Play a4. Okay, let's attack some weaknesses. The queen feels kind of offside here. How do I improve my knight? I'm just making weird moves here. This is a blitz game after all. All right, someone will be... Who's the first courageous person? Holy shit. You guys are crazy. Who's going to be the first courageous person here? Where are all these people that want to play me when I actually make a stream for them? I'm just going to protect this. There's so many weaknesses to target now. I might offer a trade of queens as well. Okay, and Chrome just froze. Yeah, and I also might need to start streaming on a different web browser. I don't know if this is Chrome or what, but it's really getting annoying. This is covered, but not if I take with a queen. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Let's just offer a queen trade. And I'm down to 38 seconds. This is a masterclass on how to not play with your time. Gotta play faster. I'm gonna push this pawn. And if the knight moves, I'm going here. Oh wait, no. I'm not yet threatening the f7 square, but yeah, I'm just gonna push this pawn, I think. Enough tomfoolery. Enough. Now we can go here. Okay, that was a blunder. Yeah, the knight just covered that up. All right, that hurts me. Yeah. Need to be careful that because he has a discovered attack here. Well, I just blew that game as well, probably. Felrin, good evening, young one. Felrin, tell me that you want to play some chess right now, all right? Please do it. I have an entire rook at my disposition that I have not been using. All right, this is not comfortable. He's just going to take the pawn. What can I do about that? Nothing. Terrible. Okay, that was a mouse slip. Awesome. I'm going to let my time run out. Belrin, what rating are you, and do you want to play some chess? Holy shit, guys. Seriously. I start a stream, and people will not harass me enough to play them when it's clearly the stream is called Journey to 2000 Elo, implying I'm not playing viewers, and I cannot get rid of these people. And then when I actually start a stream, everyone's like, no. Give me 5 minutes. Go into quickly. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. One thing I haven't decided here is... All right, let me actually play fast here. One thing I haven't decided is if... I think we'll do 5-minute blitz, so I have some time to explain and whatnot. 10 minutes might not give a lot of time for other players. But okay, I'm gonna go c4. Okay. All right, they're playing weird moves. Let's not play that because that blunders a pawn. Here, there, takes. All right, I do actually have to save my bishop. We'll do so by playing h4. We're just going to develop. I don't really care too much about b5. 5-minute blitz gives enough for explanation and speed. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Something looks very wrong about how black is playing, but I'm not really punishing it the way that I probably should. Yeah, this C file is juicy. Like, what is happening with these pawns? This is the most disgusting structure I've ever seen. I think f4 is probably a good move. Ooh, man. Maybe I'll just go back. Wowza. Okay. This is ludicrous. Let's prevent them from even moving the c pawn, and I'm going to castle now. That's a good move. Whoops. Here, takes. Takes. He's forced actually to take. Wow, I didn't realize that. Skewering the queen to the king. If you are just coming in, first of all, say something in the chat. Second of all, if you want to play, then say something. I think I can get away with this move. You can go here, and I'm going to go here. You take, I'll take. Okay, that's a blunder. Maybe not blunder, but that is, though. Always looking good at, or always looking at self. I did chess puzzles for 3 months before I played a game. And within 2 weeks of playing games, I was over 1,000 elo. My friend, my coworker is doing that. And I think that's a great strategy, first of all. He's like not playing any games or very few games. And he's doing shit tons of puzzles. And it's actually pretty like remarkable how quickly he's picking up on things. It's a great strategy. It's a great strategy. Still waiting for the first person who wants to play, preferably someone under 2,000 elo. And welcome into the stream, by the way. I'll do one more, well, I'll just do blitz games until someone wants to play. I should also probably... I think that's a blunder. Am I missing... Am I wrong? I think this is already lost. I also should use this time to prepare. I have a match. I have a match on... Okay, hold on. I can't talk and... I mean, it's with check, so let's just go ahead and take that. I just want to make sure I'm not getting, like, mated. Let's just bring the queen back to a central square. Make sure there's no checks that are going to kill me. Like, this is covered. This looks pretty logical. Rational. This does too. Open up my bishop. Here I'm threatening to take. Unless he goes back. Let's just develop, honestly. Ooh, that's kind of sad. I have to go. Okay, yeah, this is... Hold on. This move... Okay, this sucks, actually. Hold on. I need to get rid of this queen. I can't do anything without him taking on g7 or taking here on this open, brutal diagonal. That move I'm not worried about, I don't think. Yeah, because if you take here, I'm just getting this move in with tempo, and then I can castle. Right, I didn't see that. That's not the end of the world. I don't think. Actually, definitely not the end of the world. I want him to go on a dark square to get this check in. I'm up material, so yeah, might as well. Here, here, castle. Need to be careful. Actually, I don't like that. Oh my god, do I have to go back? No, okay. That was not the best move, I think. I mean, yeah, I'm up 2 pawns. How do I improve here? Yeah, he's playing really quickly. And he's not going to trade, which is smart of him. Damn it, that was just a free knight already. I gotta pre-move everything now. It's a free knight again. It's going to be tricky. That was stupid. Why am I playing crazy reckless blitz? All right, Dimitri, first challenger. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and put my sudo. You guys should be able to see my username. You guys should be able to see it. Like, but go ahead and send me a challenge. Make it unrated 5 minutes. Unrated 5 minutes, please. 3 minutes is okay too. Holy shit. Okay, well, this is not exactly a 1000 elo player. I guess you guys will see that in a second. But all right, let's get our ass handed to us by a 2600. GG. Oh, don't. You never have to apologize for a flag. I'm a dirty flagger too. Well played. H3 is a move I'm not really familiar with. We're playing a 2600, you cretins. I'm going to develop the bishop. C4 is coming. Let's just long castle. E5. None of that passive shit. If I'm not mistaken, we have a decent situation going on here. Okay, let's focus. The knight can no longer... I mean, we can take. That's a free pawn. Is there better? The clean pawn, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to take that. I guess he can go here. No, he can't go here. I always respect my opponent too much when they're higher rated. That's the secret. You can't respect them. You got to disrespect them. Okay, he's going for a queen trade. Takes, knight takes. We are officially up material though, so maybe I shouldn't, but like I am up in material, so let's give this check. Definitely not out of the blue though. I would have preferred, I think, like a really easy clean win, which is not exactly what we have here. I'm gonna grab that bishop. Probably not the best idea, but let's go here. Taking would be a blunder. My opponent's gonna try to flag me. And we are listening to the Twin Peaks theme. Okay. These pawns are annoying me a lot. A whole lot. Let's go here now for some trades. That's annoying. Dude, these two pawns, they gotta go. They've got to go. They've gotta go. Jesus. It's being tricky. All right, we're in a bullet game now, folks. And I will play as such. I will play. Please don't get checkmated somehow if he takes here. I felt like that was a trap. I sensed it, but I didn't have enough time to yeah, I should have known that was a trap. Well played. Oh, I almost took down a 2600. That would have by far been my best win. E5 right away. Yeah, that's, I always forget to play E5 right away in some of these lines. Yeah, here I was definitely better. I knew that. But in the Kui trade's good, but the thing is, like, I'm trading down into not an end game, but almost against the 2600, so it's kind of hard. And then he played really fast here. And this was a terrible move. Actually, I should have just played H6, I'm guessing. Or H5 even, because, yeah, I didn't mean to give white that square. But then we had another chance here. With that check, I felt like, oh, okay, we're fine. Actually, we're still... God, this is just all over the place, though. There's so many mate threats with this weird pawn situation. How, though? Wow, yeah, because this covers all of the escape squares. I just needed to see that. So here I needed to play rook, yeah, rook d6. And then, actually, white's still better in this position, but... Okay. What's up, Raxos? How you doing? Are there anyone below 1,000 elo? This is supposed to be a stream, an educational stream for players below 1,000 elo. Not that I don't mind 2,600 elo, but yes, very tricky ponies. I felt like I kind of sensed it because he took basically 10 minutes on this move. He's playing really, really quickly. He took 10 minutes on this to blunder a rook. I probably should have just taken a second, but I had 22 seconds. I had the 22 seconds. All right, he wants to play. Wants to learn. You guys have got 10 seconds, and then I'm launching another game. Raxos, come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna.
Hi, Georgie.
You know you wanna.
Oh, come on, bucko. Don't you want a balloon?
What rating are you, Raxos? I mean, oh, yeah. Never mind. I mean, I really want to start like a speedrun account or something, but like I shouldn't, because you're supposed to get chess.com's approval for that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I start? I think I might already have another chess.com account. Should I do another chess.com account and kind of unfairly rob some people of their elo while we work our way through? I don't know how that works too, if you have to like message chess.com first or what. I kind of expected more like 1000 elo players or lower to come. All right, well, I'll continue, I guess, playing some Blitz, and I'm going to just keep repeating myself for when there's a viewer that's below 1000 elo who wants to play. Here, while we wait, I'll play the 2600 because that's fun. And then I'll be the one learning some stuff. We'll see how they play, because now they have the black pieces. So is this really theory? Holy shit, they're playing this so fast. That makes me think they know this line, definitely. Holy shit. Here takes there. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore it. But maybe here bishop takes. So maybe bishop here, but then no. Okay, yeah, this was bad. He has knight here. Knight f6. That's just... Here takes... This is tempting, but it doesn't work. Okay, you know what? Knight here, I'm just going queen g6. I am willing to sacrifice all my pieces. Probably not going to work. He's just going to bring the queen over. It's not what I wanted. Not at all. Here I get forked. Don't really have any other moves, do I? That sucks. It does. Okay. We're even in material, I guess. But a long castle. This is not the move you want to play, is it? I'm going to switch the music here. No, it is not. Need to get the knights untangled. Ow. Yeah, this is game over. Dang it. We went from a good position to a not good position with the Hopton attack. really what I should be doing is playing faster too. Because then, like, you can always try to play fast if you play well enough and try to flag, but I have, like, no chances of flagging. Thank you, Dimitri. I appreciate it. Very nice of you to say. Yeah, I'm down. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm down. Down material. What? Where was the stupid sound to, like, tell you that you're running out of time? I was waiting for the stupid sound. Still theory. Yeah, I kind of figured. All right, hold on one sec, Mr. Dimitri, because I'm curious. I've never seen anyone play. Oh, wow. This is good. This is good. Because I need to prepare for my, like, tournament games. I'm playing with the black pieces this weekend, but I should know this, I should know this. Like, we're only on move 5 here. That's right. This is tempting, but I guess it's just a mistake. Here they can't go F4. Okay, I was just never better. This was like roughly even until I blundered. Yeah, that's... All right, once again, if you are watching and you are under 1,000 ELO and you would like to get to 1,000 ELO, why don't you go ahead and just put something there in that chat and we will get to business. I don't know how to get back to that challenge that you sent. Until then, I will continue getting my back end handed to me. Oh, he changed the opening. I don't like that. I would have preferred E4. My, like... These openings of mine are so bad. That's a blunder. Damn it. A mistake at the very best. I'm just gonna pretend. Okay, this is so bad. Hey, this is bad. Really not good. Yeah, because this is not good, because now I can't go back to... The queen here is a really terrible move. I don't really... This is what happens when I'm out of theory, like when I don't know what the hell I'm doing, which is basically every time against knight of 3. I'm actually going to go... I'm going to take a look at this afterwards and decide what I'm going to play against just knight of 3, because it can lead to so many openings. And we got to have that figured out. Let's grab space. Actually, probably should, yeah, take with this awful knight. He's not going to take. That would be a mistake. Do I want to play that? I don't think I want to play that, actually. That just blundered a knight. Okay. I probably should have taken a second to think. It's just collapsing now. Can you just take there? Change the music. This night sucks. You are bad, Mr. Knight. Yeah, knight c5 now. I'm totally... I don't know. I don't even know here. This is already so bad. Oops. Oh shit, that's not a king, that's a bishop behind there. Whoops. Ay, ay, ay. Well played. This is the sad reality of streaming, you guys. You take a break from streaming and making YouTube videos. For anyone who was wondering, and no one asked, but YouTube will punish you so hard. YouTube will just throw you into the gutter. Same thing. Well, actually, I don't know as much about Twitch and Kick and all the other ones, but YouTube will seriously just turn around, take its pants down, and take a massive shit on your face. That is what will happen if you stop anything for more than a month. You'll make the same video with the same thumbnail, the exact same thing, and it will go from like maybe 1,000, couple thousand views if you're lucky, to like 30. And the same thing is for streaming. And this is currently the rut that I'm digging myself out of as we try to get back into this, because I made the mistake of taking like kind of a mental health break. And okay, hold on. I'd like to take a look at this though. Okay, my Google Chrome is frozen again. I want to take a look at this and decide what I will actually play in the future against Knight F3. Maybe Mr. Dimitri can give your thoughts here. What would you play against Knight F3? Because the thing is, obviously, we don't know. It could be any number of, well, not any number of openings, but it could be several openings. We don't know if there'll be like D4 afterwards. We don't know if there'll be G3. We don't know anything. Could transpose, like, yeah, I guess it could transpose to, I don't know. I just don't know. So I don't know. Let's take a look at this with the opening explorer. I'm actually going to, while I wait, I don't know. Once again, if anyone is below 2,000, or sorry, 1,000 ELO, wants to get past 1,000 ELO, say something and we will play and we will learn a thing or two. I try to play reverse perk I don't know if I know the perk well enough. What was I going to do? Right. I was going to make a quick study here. Okay, hold on. Actually, let's just start this over. I'm going to add this to Lichess because Lichess is like a billion times better for opening studies and stuff. Okay, so with the black pieces, knight f3. We're going to go to the explore page. Some top master moves are, first of all, it's not looking great. In terms of winning chances, not looking great. But g6 is giving the best chances according to the opening explorer. Knight f6 is also an option, which is what I played. And knight f3 is fun, and you can usually transpose to Dutch. Like Dutch for black, or like a weird Dutch opening as white. Yeah, YouTube search algorithm is interesting. C5. I think I'm going to stick with knight f6. So let's just see how this goes. Against g3, for example. b5. b5. Okay. What the hell is this? King's Indian attack Spassky variation. Let's just have some fun. How about that? Bishop g2. Bishop b7. Castles. e6. Hold on. G6 looks better though. What a funny move. A Dutch with the black pieces. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, so G6 here. I admit I kind of am intrigued by the Dutch. I play, I know I play the London, so I see the Dutch fairly often. And I know it's a pretty cool opening. I like it. So maybe I will go for that. But can you even do that with knight f... Can you do that with knight f6, or do you have to go c5 first? Does that even work? Does c5... f5, sorry. Is f5 even a move? When I try to find niche topics from YouTube, smaller channels, I never find them with the YouTube search engine. Yeah. YouTube's algorithm and a lot of algorithms right now are basically just like, oh, we know this guy likes this thing and we're just going to throw it into his face every single day and try to get him addicted and watch as much as possible. How bad is this? Not great. Okay, this song's pissing me off. Let's change. Put on some kind of playlist. Okay, let's put on this. 80s. We gotta go with f5 first. It's unorthodox but effective. Really? Okay, so knight f3. That is very interesting because I'm sure that most players playing knight f3 are not expecting f5 or Dutch against that. Let's just see. At master level play, let me give you guys the eval bar here. 1 sec. Wait, what? Is the eval bar like not even working? Oh, 1 sec here. There's the bar. Okay, f5. I mean, there are masters playing this. It's not looking great for black, but let's say they go, yeah, just g3, knight f6, bishop g2, g6. It's definitely a Dutch. Castles. I mean, it's pretty even. I think unless you're like, this is master level play where it says that black is not doing great, but I think that if you feel good with the structures and playing the Dutch and you want to throw someone off that plays knight f3, it looks like it could be interesting. Today, a really good video on blindfold chess with 400 views just popped up. I've been meaning to try some blindfolded chess. Bishop g7. Yeah, but there's almost no games left anymore. A lot of drawing chances, but bishop g7. D4. Yeah, like D4 is the top move. Castles. I need to look into Dutch structures though. Like I kind of sort of am familiar because lately I've been playing the Grand Prix attack. But that's like you got F5 and then F5 and E5. C4 is the top move here. D6. What's the idea here? D6, Knight C3, Queen E8. Oh, sorry, Queen E8. Okay. D5. Okay. What? Knight A6. Rook B1. Okay, so they're going for B5. B4, sorry. Bishop D7. This is funky. Okay, well, I'm going to save this analysis for later because I do need to... How do I save this? Save. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's play. I'm bored. I'll go over my games later. I'll do a blitz game. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This was supposed to be like a stream to help players under 1000 elo, and I swear to God, the next time I'm doing the journey to 2000 elo and people barge into the stream and are like, play me. Hey, do you want to play me? I'm going to lose 20 neurons. 20. Is it worth it? I'll try it. It's a blitz game. They might not notice. Okay. We got lucky. Yeah, black doesn't have a great win rate, but if you're familiar with Dutch structures, it's more you surprising your opponent, and below master level, most Knight of 3 players will just be confused. I like that. I really do, actually, because I've been getting, like, at my rating right now in FIDE, you know, I'm... hold on a sec. I'm about 1740, and I'm going up now against a lot of 1800, 1900 club players, especially some of these older guys. A lot of them are playing just really like not aggressive, like let's say Knight F3 or a lot of English. You know, they're not playing like E4, or they're certainly not playing gambits. They're not playing. A lot of them are playing these funky openings, like for me, which would be F3. So Knight F3. So I like the idea. That's really all I had to say. I don't know. The bishop here, I guess, just to freeze. I need to develop the piece, and I need to get castled, even if the knight might have been good there. What are you doing with that knight, buddy? He wants to go queen h5. Can I not just take this? Takes. Give me the pawn. I don't know. I don't think that there's any pin. I can always drop the bishop back, I think. All right, and this is... If you are just tuning in, first of all, if you're on YouTube, I would appreciate if you like what's happening here, me playing some stale chess. Give it a like. Hold on a sec here. Hold on, guys. Playing tricky. Tricky stuff. Let's see what happens if we go here. Let's take another pawn. Defend the check. If you go here, I will long castle into sheer suicide. Would appreciate. Give it a like. Give me a like on YouTube. I think, as far as I know, from what I've heard, it helps the algorithm. In any case, I gotta start. Okay, he goes for that. Well, because the knight's hanging, right? Can I just take? And like castle? Can I just sack the rook instead? Probably not a good idea, but my opponent's a little bit low on time too, so if he gives me a check, I'll scoot the king over, and then he has to move the rook afterwards. Kind of just buying time here. My opponent's got 36 seconds. Okay, I didn't want to play this move. I also probably should have played that move, but... And there goes my queen, and now we're going to have to flag. Now we are going to have to flag. Oh, shit. Sweaty ballsack. I really would rather play some newcomers and help them improve their chess and stuff rather than playing people my actual level. Tonight, at least tonight. I'm not like... What? It just said I had someone got a brilliant move. That's really frustrating. Okay, if you, once again, are new, if you're watching and you are under 1000 elo and you want to get to 1000 elo, you need only say something. Okay, they're really wanting to play b5, huh? Okay. I think I have to, I mean, sack the pawn, I guess. Not good. I was playing a bunch of Blitz earlier today, and I think it's not helping. I was playing a bunch of Blitz earlier today, so I think I'm a bit burnt out. I don't really want to trade everything, but That would be a blunder. Ugh. What is happening? This is terrible. Well, this stream might not last very long if we don't get some people streaming coming in here to play some 1,000 elo players. Can I like develop, please? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Holy crap. Without blundering. I guess I'm blundering that pawn, but okay. Don't know what this song is either. The song is clearly the problem. Clearly. This is more like it. This is more like it. Real bad. I'm gonna resign. Well, guys, Jesus. I'm gonna ravage. I'm going to scold the next person. I swear to God, the next person when I'm playing rapid chess, just grinding to 2000 elo, someone comes in and they're like, hey, do you want to play? And then they keep spamming it in the chat. I will put you on the podium of shame. No, I'm just messing around. Or am I? All right. I don't really feel like continuing to lose in Blitz, considering that I'm losing in Blitz. So let me think for a second here. If there are no players under 1000 elo, here's what we can do. I will show you guys. I guess I'm going to start preparing for my team match this weekend. I know that I'm playing the black pieces. So let me think for a second here. Let me open up another Google Sheets. And I'll show you guys how I'm going to prepare for this. I actually have a new chess coach. Really like him. Really like the guy. Really like the guy. I almost feel like I can't do Trump jokes right now because it is so tense. Chess notes. And I'm going to, all right, what is all this? All these notes. Like I should probably do it on Lee Chess, but that's okay. We'll stay on chess.com because my stream is set up for that. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to play, actually, unfortunately, it's more Blitz, but it's going to be very different. I'm going to be playing some Blitz, but the like sole objective here is going to be preparing for my match on Sunday. We're playing a pretty strong team, and I want to like not fucking lose for once. Like I want to steamroll someone for once, because what's frustrating, and I'm sure you guys can relate, is when not when you lose to someone who's clearly better than you, but when you lose to someone who didn't even play particularly well, but you just played worse, you know, when you just played worse and played like a coward, basically. I mean, I'm kind of joking. I'm half joking, but you know, you're not playing like aggressive attacking moves because you're afraid maybe they're higher rated. And that's been kind of happening to me a lot. So I'm sick of that. And I want to actually like steamroll someone on the chessboard on Sunday. We're going to prepare for that. What I'm going to do is play some Blitz games. I am playing black on Sunday. Any black, I don't even think I can set a custom, can I, to just play as black? I'm sure there'd be tons of people like, sure, great, of course. Random, no, I don't know if I can. So we'll just do random, and I'll explain to you guys as I go. Okay, great. Well, every black opening I get, we're going to play, we're going to save those games, and then we're going to go and analyze them afterwards. So obviously, like, right now, my goal is not going to be to win. It's going to be to try to play the best that I can, learn from some new openings. Okay, they're already playing some bizarre stuff here, but I don't see how that should impact me too much. Go Gollum, how are you doing, my friend? What's up? I don't like these. What do I do here? What do I want to do? This castle. What in God's name is this move? There's no way this is theory. Or I'm Batman's grandfather. I don't even care. I'm going to play this. I want you to play B4. I want you to do it. There you go. Yeah. I felt like something was weird with these pawns. This feels better to me now, I think. Oh, that... okay. Well. That was a mistake. This was not really... I mean, this is not much of an opening study because this person just played like weird stuff, but it's all right. I'm going to... Like, Jesus, can I attack the center? Maybe I should do 5 minutes, actually. I think I'm going to do 5 minutes blitz. 3 minutes is just too fast for what I'm doing. Also, damn it. Can I play this now? No. No, I cannot. Hit the rook. Okay. I'm done playing 3 minutes blitz. This is not the jam for tonight. So. Oh, you're preparing for your match? Well, Mr. Go Gollum, we could prepare together, my friend. We're both playing on Sunday. You have to remind me which club that you play for, though. For those of you who aren't aware, I play in Paris over the board, and one of our viewers here, I believe, is in Paris, right? We've met, we've played each other, but I can't seem to fucking remember. The next time that we actually run into each other, though, you can come up and scream at me, and then I'll definitely remember. That could be interesting. Whatever your prep is, unless I'm not in the same group. What group are you in? We could do some preparation right here, right now. Preparation. I have to prepare for sure, and I need to also do some like actual over the board. You know, it's nice to take an actual chessboard and practice because visualization and everything, it's just not the same with your moving with your hands and 3-dimensional space as like on just online. I mean, the France won and you were in 6. How many tools are there? All right, well, if you decide that you want to do a game or two and prepare, I don't know what you're playing, if you're playing white or black, or if you know that yet, you can let me know, and we can do that. And we can do that. We can do that together. I'll play a quick blitz game while we wait. This time, it's a 5-minute opening. This time, we get the black pieces. They could play e4 on Sunday. I hope they do. I hope to God they do. I hope they don't play this line because it's really boring. But anything can happen. This is all theory up until now. So I'll play these moves quickly as I would in over the board. I don't remember if it's queen c7 first. Okay, so I need to play slower and kind of get into the slower chess mood. N4 have 10 groups in idea. Oh, okay, so you're in N4 too, though. Jesus, 10 groups. Chess is huge in Paris, man. Chess is so big. Okay, so queen c7, bishop g4 maybe, but I think queen c7 is the move here, almost sure. And then at some point, b6 when they... I'm trying to think at what point. When this is like no longer defended. I think sometimes they play queen d2. They didn't want... Okay, so they didn't want g4. Again, let's imagine I'm playing over the board chess right now. This is all theory, more or less up until right now. And bishop f5 doesn't really do much. I'm debating knight c6. So let's try to stick to the principles here. I'm going to go with knight c6 because I need to develop the pieces. Knight before bishop. And if he takes, we grab on c3 and these pawns. I mean, like that's a really terrible pawn. So I'm not too worried about that. And then I just need to decide. I think what I typically do is go b6, bishop, b7. Because the rook often comes to the b file. And then this just totally shuts all that down. And then, yeah, like e6, b6, bishop, b7, I think is the vibe here. Twitch chat pretty dead, not gonna lie. Come on over to Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is not very popping today, you know? But I just went over this. I just explained how when you take a break from, God forbid, you take a break from YouTube streaming, you will be punished so severely. Your channel will just wither. And that's what happens. What the hell are we listening to? I'm sorry, guys. This is like not good 80s music. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Here, the problem is takes. Not. No, I can still play b6. I don't think they ever really want to take. Okay. Now I can grab that though first. I think that was a slight mistake here because takes, then takes. Or I'm wrong. Well, no, shit, I'm wrong. It's 2 pieces for the rook. That was not good. Knight here. Wow, I'm getting cooked here. Holy crap. I'm losing the rook too. We have to protect. We have to stop mate. And then I lose the rook. I want to go takes to grab the knight, but I don't see how else to defend checkmate in a good way. Well, this is not looking good, but opportunities to learn. Really, all I care about is the opening, though. Like, I really just want to kind of prepare and everything for the opening. So, I probably shouldn't be doing this. but I'll do it anyways. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's fine. Okay. This is just completely lost now. All right. Wow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Let's hope I don't play like this on Sunday. We're just ironing out the wrinkles now.
Come here! Come here! Come here!
I need a button to express my mood right now. What's my mood right now? I don't have any like memes or the hell's that move? Just gonna sack the queen? What the hell? What the hell is that move? No. Thank you. I don't want that. Get away from me. Shite. If it were a 3-minute game, I would maybe be able to flag, but that ain't the case here. I just have to suffer slowly. Okay, maybe I will do 3 minutes. These are lasting a bit too long to get a lot of volume in and study. And also I'm just obliterating my blitz rating. Get this bishop the hell out of there. That's what I have to say. Yeah. Okay, that was not good. I'm just going to make random moves right now. That's what's going to happen. And he's going to... Oh, takes away the check, though. Oh. Okay, let's put myself out of my misery. Let's analyze the opening, as I said I would. Like, the thing is, when I'm playing like this, I mean, it'd be better to just freaking study, but people don't really seem to give a shit about studying. I could whip open one of these many books that I have sitting in front of me, eyeing me, but people get bored to death. Oh, what? Takes. What the hell's going on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Okay, why did I never spot this? This is always a threat. But they usually go bishop here, I think. No, because then that doesn't work either. C4. Queen A5. Okay. Well, all right. I missed that. If anyone is watching, stop watching right now. Stop watching. Everyone put your ELO in the chat. I want to see who the outlier is. I want to see if there's anyone that's below 1,000 ELO that's just sitting here watching me suffer, lose, and your potential opponent this Sunday has a world chess account. You should check it out. How do you even know this? I mean, I know that I'm playing. How do you know this? In terms of what chessboard that I'm playing at, you could probably see that the Petit is playing Malakoff, but Or are you just saying like maybe whoever your opponent is, they have a World Chess account? Because I don't know who my opponent is. I don't think. You playing for? No, I'm playing. Oh no. So basically, here I'll tell you. For those of you who are maybe lost, I have a team match this weekend. Another viewer as well in the same, not the same league, but in Paris, in the same division. And I am playing the black pieces on Sunday against a very strong team. But I'm at the 7th table, so it doesn't mean I'm the 7th like out of the 8 players. It doesn't mean I'm the 7th in terms lowest in terms of rating, but I was put at the 7th chessboard, maybe because I suck this year. And all I know, I don't know anything. I don't think we know anything about who they could potentially put at the 7th chessboard, but the first and second players, like all of these dudes, let me put it this way, guys. Our highest rated player for our team, hopefully this isn't like spoiling anything. I don't know. I don't think any of my opponents are watching my chess channel, is rated 1850-ish. Okay. We have an 1850 and like an 1830. The 1830, I think, is very underrated. I think that she's much stronger than that. But like we have 1850-ish is the Sarah's playing, and she's the underrated player. And then another one of our players is also very strong. He plays a shit ton of chess. I'm giving so many hints. Like, I swear to God, if anyone from Matakov is watching, that's never going to happen, I don't think. But, and the potential first and second board players from this other club are like almost 2100. I just don't get it. I don't get how this should be possible. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just like, what do you do when you sit down for a team match and your opponent is 200 FIDE rating points higher than you? Just, it's for me, it's frustrating because it's like, what the hell are these guys doing in the N4 division? Why aren't they playing an N3? All of our 2000 rated players, 1900, 2000 rated players are playing an N4. We don't play thus far. We haven't played like any 2000 rated players because they're all playing an N3. So basically, if you guys don't understand, 2000 Blitz like online or in person. Basically, there's the N4 division, for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. N4 division in over the board chess in Paris, at least. And it's like roughly from 1600 to like 1900, maybe 2000 rating FIDE. And then N3 division, which is above that. And that's like, I don't know, somewhere between 1800 to like 21, maybe 2200. I think that all that matters is that the total sum of all of the rating points of your players doesn't go higher than a certain amount. So you can play super high rated players, but then of course you're gonna have to compensate and have some lower rated players. Anyways, I just don't get what the hell these like 2000 rated players or 2100 rated players essentially are doing playing an N4. Maybe they just have a ton of them and the other ones are playing an N3, but it's pretty cool because no one CC in person, I'm assuming. Oh, at chess.com. Okay. Yeah. Well, she's a strong player. She saved us. So, funny story here, since we're sitting here doing nothing. Did I tell you, Go Golem, did I tell you the story of our last N4 chess match against Rambouillet? Oh, mother Jesus. Very entertaining. I've never been immersed in so much chess drama. Basically, yeah, I don't know anything. I'm American. I don't know anything really about Parisian suburbs and stuff. I mean, I know some of them, but I didn't know Rambouillet is like pretty bourgeoise. That's what I heard, at least. Kind of checks out with the story. Basically, about a month ago, we played Rambouillet, both, of course, N3 and N4 divisions. Ah, okay. And so leading up to this team match, the team captain of Rambouillet messaged in N4, messaged us and basically said, the neighborhood is too sketchy where your guys' club is. We don't feel safe. We propose doing it somewhere else, like our club. And the organizer, like the main guy who organizes things in our club, he's a really cool, funny guy, and he plays for N3. He is, let's say, animated. He's got character. So he responds basically, no, and that's against the rules, basically. You either come or, you either come play at our place. Kind of sarcastically offered to go pick them up at like the train station or something, which is right next to it. And they made a big deal out of it. They're like, okay, please send us the closest parking, blah, blah, blah. At that point, he's like, you've got to be kidding. So he literally I think he just like takes a screenshot of something like Google Maps, something like basically saying, do it yourself. You can find a parking yourself. So that's like the context, right? And then so then Sunday happens. We're all there at the club. We're setting up. I got there early, like an hour early to help set up. And I don't know what the hell everyone on YouTube is doing. I guess you guys are just listening to story time. But anyways, I get there like an hour early. We set up the tables. We set up all the chessboards. Again, there's N4 division and N3 division playing. So that's like 32 players total, more or less, playing in the club. They're late. 2:15 is when the match starts. It's 2:16, 2:17, I believe, on the dot is when they showed up. But 2:15 is when the clocks start. You're supposed to be there. You need to be there actually by, I think, 2:00. The captain needs to be there by 2:00 to put down the papers and sign. And if you don't do that, you literally can be penalized for it, which is what we did. They showed up late. And because there was so much bad blood, I mean, I don't say I agree with any of this, but this is just what happened. And so our organizer or kind of director, whatever you want to call him, basically told the arbiter that's from our club as well, like, penalize them. Like, you got to be kidding me. This is so much disrespect. They show up, all of them, late. They wanted to change and just play at their club for no good reason. Anyways, so our arbiter penalizes all of them, announces that he's going to be taking off 15 minutes from all of their clocks. It was so intense. Like, it was so tense. The ambiance, seriously, you could like cut the tension with a knife. And I happen to be playing the team captain. And so I'm just like sitting there waiting for everyone to sit down, okay, this is all happening in French. And he's like, okay, we're adding 15 minutes. This is how this is going to work. And then the team captain says something like, this is how you guys are treating us. Okay, we're going to remember the next time you guys come and play at our club. And then boom, it was like, okay, sure. And then the clocks start and we start playing a long format, 1 hour and 30-minute chess game. My opponent was playing it super fast. I actually was I was kind of affected by the overall vibe, but I thought, let's be strategic about this. I know that my opponent is upset and flustered. He might blunder or make some stupid moves. So I tried to just play kind of slow and really take my time and think about finding the best moves. Anyways, I ended up losing the game. He was a 1900 FIDE player, so he was definitely stronger than I am. But he didn't play an amazing game either. He played a pretty passive game. I just played a worse game. So, anyways, and then we end up winning. We won both N4 and N3. Both we beat them, and that was, well, not really like a savory victory for me. I don't really care. I didn't really give a shit. But I can say that the other people from our club that were really worked up were like very happy that we beat them after all of that. Might as well just be like trash talk, you know? It's like you're trash talking an opponent a bunch and then you actually play. It's like pretty intense. Um anyways, that was the fun little story. Yeah, the match sheet is to be given before 2 p.m. Never had this kind of story. This year I've gone 3-3 and 4, but my team lost 3 times. Well, so we basically have to win this time. I'm in the opposite situation as you. I've had a pretty terrible season, both mostly in N4. I've never played in N4, but our team is, I think we're actually at the top of the pool right now. I am happy though. I'm proud even because I'm the captain of the Knight Criterium Cavalier. And we are the first of the pool, I think. We've won every single game, so that's cool. But it's not from me, I'll just say that. Not this season. But that's all going to change soon. White Noise, what is going on? How you doing? Welcome to Kick. Okay. So, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just like really tired too. I think I'm really tired. I'm going to play a few more Blitz games and call it good. I don't think I have the energy to really study. Tomorrow I'll be probably going over some games and do some studying. Shite. Okay. Also had like a couple glasses of wine, so normally I play better. I play better with a little drinky poo, but not always. If you're playing on the 7th board, I don't think you can have targeted prep. Meaning you don't think that anyone is going to be, like, it's just going to be so hard to guess who they might put on the 7th board. Okay, they're just playing really fast, so let's just play fast as well. I'm going to close the position here. I don't know why, but instinctively, this is Blitz, and I'm not taking it too seriously, so. That looks wrong. Maybe, I mean, okay, they're going to play that. I don't know what I'm doing. Keep getting the opponents that are playing just like really kind of passive pawn structures where I just have to try to break through, which I'm not doing great at. Wowza. We have to retreat all the way back. This bishop sucks though. That's one good thing. If I have any advantage, it's that this bishop is done for in this game. But my knight's not looking that great either. All right, let's make this threat. I don't know where that knight's going, but let's just threaten this. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is so closed. This is such a closed position. I need to get the queen out. Somehow. Let's reroute the knight, I guess. Take this. Depending on where he goes afterwards. I don't really care about this, I think. Takes. Bishop takes. Bishop takes rook b. Okay. I feel like I'm making some mistakes here. No, okay, I felt like that was maybe a blunder. Take it. God, don't take that. Take the... I really need to play faster. I really need to do this, don't I? I really need to play faster. Oh, okay, that was just a free rook. Holy shit. I'm tired, guys. All right, I'll play one or maybe two games left. I'm so frustrated too because I don't even know what my blitz, my online blitz could be if I've played way too much blitz, and so now I don't take it as seriously because it's not that great for improving your overall chess. But I know that I have the capacity to get a pretty decent blitz rating just because I've played so much freaking blitz in my life. Let's go here first and then Long Castle. Anyway, so my blitz rating is quite shit right now. But I'm focused mostly on OTB play. And then rapid games after that, probably. I might be getting a London. How do you know all this? If I get a London, that would be jolly. That would be good. Jesus, okay. Here, takes. Am I literally, what's happening here? No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No, we're not. What am I'm hallucinating, guys. I'm literally hallucinating. I did not see a way to save the piece there for some reason. I'm playing so slow. I really need to stop playing tonight. I think I'm not even enjoying it at this point. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Yeah, like what the hell am I doing? That was a move a long time ago. Okay. I have his LinkedIn account. Laugh my ass off. Oh my god. He played it the last 2 times in 2002? Oh. He's gonna take with a knight. Except that I have this. Wait, no. That doesn't work. Damn it. Takes. Damn it. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Okay, I'm done playing Blitz. We're getting to the point of tilting here. I'm too tired. I shouldn't be playing right now. Okay. Maybe getting a London. I played the last 2 times. I have his LinkedIn account. I have 2 connections with this guy. I'd see a 40% chance of playing him, and there's a 60% chance he plays a London. Okay. If he plays a London, I will show you guys what my plan is. I'm slightly disappointed. This was supposed to be not me just playing Blitz. I wasn't going to play Rapid tonight, but was trying to help some people, some newbies, and that really didn't work. So, okay. That's all right. Okay, if my opponent plays an actual London, oops, that's d4. I'll be going knight f6 either way, knight f6 with d4. And then if the London, I play this. I really like this. It's really annoying to play against, but I could use going over my lines. I'll just show you guys though really quick. 1d4 and then, knight f3. Okay, that is different. But do they play an actual London or they play a cold defense? Or Coley system, sorry. They play this weird stuff. Because they play, okay. Knight f3. Where the hell are my lines? I have this opening. But if I go to Lee chess, you guys aren't going to see it. Here, let me open this up on Lee chess. Do Do I have? Yes, I do have. Studies that contribute to black. Okay. Scandinavian, Grob, Nimzo, Indian. I don't have any. All right, well, let's look at this really quick. If he goes knight f3 right away, it could still transpose to a London system with this move. And I am a London player, so, but I don't play the knight f3 first line. I know how to, but, and I'm just trying to think, like, what are the most annoying lines? Obviously, like, you know, the c5 openings and stuff are pretty challenging, but I think that I've been going just e6 because I've actually been playing Nimzo, but that only works like, yeah, Nimzo is really only going to work if they play c4, which is not a London. So, like, what's a flexible move that I can make here? Can I play the top moves here from the computer? Let's look at master level games. G6. Okay, that is an option. I could play G6. But if it transposes to a real, like, King's Indian, I'm not a King's Indian player. But let's say they go something like this, then I believe I can get away with playing the... wait. I think I can get away with playing the C6, Queen B6 thing. Or can I? C6. It's a move. C6 is a move. It's like the fourth computer move. So it's a move. So I can get away with it. And I just like this a lot because it's very challenging against the London. Okay, so let's say we play this. White, more often than not, plays e3. I think just bishop g7 first. Okay, there's not many games at this point, so we're going to just switch the computer. Bishop g7 or queen b6. I think I prefer queen b6 first, just because immediately putting pressure and whatnot. Wow, okay, so they can just go knight b to d2. Taking isn't really an option. Bishop g7, knight c4. That's annoying. Now we're wondering what the hell I was doing with the queen. Queen d8. Jesus. This is not the kind of... It's not... Okay. h3. Castles. d4, knight f6, knight f... d4, knight f6, knight f3, g6, bishop b4. What is this? He beat a 1600. Oh, this is a... You're giving me the... You're giving me... I appreciate it. Here, let's see. The PGN. Does this work if I put it in like this? All right, let's take a look at this. This is my opponent, potentially, that I'm playing, who potentially plays a London with knight f3, with 2 knight f3. Who is this guy? I won't ask you. I won't ask you. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know their chess. Okay, bishop d3. What I'm going to try to do is just get a feel for their playing style a little bit. Preferably, I'd like to know their age. Age, sex, and gender. No, but seriously, what the hell is that move? That's a just straight up bad looking move. What? No, I'm joking, but like seriously. Oh, he was 10. Oh, he was 10. Oh, God. 20 years ago, I think you said? Because I don't like kids. I don't like playing kids. Oh, geez. 32? He's my age? Oh, man. Oh, man. I prefer playing older people. Anyways, okay, everything looks very normal, but I do not understand this move. Instead of just bishop all the way back, just like queen b8. Yeah, this is a weak pawn. 4. I mean, eventually, okay. But yeah, no, this is bad because this is bad. Okay, how did the game go on? They didn't take. See, here's the thing. I'm just gonna give my 2 cents. We're gonna go through this, then we can look at the second game, Go Golem. This is very clearly an OTB game. Anyone in their right mind playing a blitz game would be like, okay, they're offering an exchange that ruins the pawn structure. Essentially, I'm just going to take that. And then they might even find queen b8 pretty easily, forking the pawns. This is such an OTB move. And this is my 2 cents. I find that myself included, and a lot of people play very, very passively and fearfully with OTB games. Like I guess this makes sense, but you can just take on g7 so you don't ruin the pawn structure first, and then king takes g7 is the best move first, and then the computer likes queen e2. Like this just looks fine. I just cannot imagine as black in a blitz game, especially playing this. I don't know. Anyways, okay. He was afraid for his knight, I'm pretty sure. Here. He was afraid for his knight. But the knight's not really trapped. I mean, yeah, the knight looks terrible. Or at least the knight looks bad, but it doesn't look like he's threatening to... doesn't look like he's really in serious danger. Anyways, the other thing I was going to say is I'm guessing here queen b3 is an inaccuracy because at this point, we're going into an endgame and we should probably, I don't know, like a takes is not as dangerous when we're going into an endgame and we want sound pawns, you know, because this is going to be a weakness. Like, let's say takes, I don't know. You can't play with that rook and this doesn't work because the bishop's there. But let's just imagine like at some point the rook maybe going here and now there's just like a kind of permanent weakness on b3. And if I guess we could play b4, but then, yeah, I don't know. So I would guess that this doesn't work as well because we're going into an endgame. But it still says the computer is like, yeah, it's saying it's roughly even. Yeah, exactly. This is what I kind of saw happening. b4 and then c5. Really? Knight f4. That's what he played, right? Knight f4 looks good. Okay. Yeah, because this looks ugly. This looks really ugly. This looks really ugly, and in my opinion, all this happened because of queen b3. But what's the best move here? Bishop takes g7, king takes. Yeah, like I said, it was queen e2. And then if like rook over, whichever rook, g4, queen e5. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work. This takes in here. Okay. All right. When they were 10 years old, eh? Okay, hold on here. Takes. Rook takes was better. Knight d4. Bishop d3. Black's better now. F4 takes a pawn. So now black's a pawn up. And they've got weakness on b2. I would think to just off in at first glance, I would think more to play rook a1, but I don't know if that's rook f to a1, rook e1. No, rook e1's the best move. Oh, that's not what they played. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy, this just looks like a pretty easy to win. No. No, they didn't play that. What rating are they? White won this game? Bishop takes e4, d takes e4. Bishop takes e4. The knight loses the f6 square. Okay. What? Yeah, they must have been low on time, because this would surprise me. Unless they're like much lower rating at that time. Okay, that's the first game. He also played. Almost the same game right after. I'll open a new analysis board. Dude, YouTube is freaking dead. Streaming after a break really is something. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of playing. So if I'm playing this opponent and they play knight f3, we know that they're going bishop f4 right afterwards. e3. You can play, hold on a sec. Can you get away with playing knight h5 here? It's a move. I don't know. I'm just curious here. Knight h5, bishop e5. Oh, okay. Bishop e5, the knight f6. No, it looks kind of not worth it here. Anyways. I want to look at this from white's perspective. This doesn't look right either, because what's that bishop doing there? I mean, I guess it does protect. It adds some protection of the e4 square, but other than that, it's like just staring at solid pawns. I would think to play more bishop e2, but okay, castles, c5. Oh, that looks wrong too. Wow, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, no, hold on. They're both okay, but I've just learned almost always e takes is the move, because it's not like a stonewall setup, right? You don't have a stonewall setup or anything. So yeah, this looks a little bit wrong to me, and the computer says e takes is better, but okay. Knight d2, bishop h5, knight h5 now. Yeah, they lose the bishop now, but oh, that also looks wrong too. Okay, what rating were they? The second one was against a 19. No way. What? This is more interesting. Now that I see this line, I remember watching for one of my games. I think a really good idea for white is to quickly play h4, h5. Yeah. Yeah, this looks wrong though. This looks like even in like blitz games. I don't know. Maybe this is just how I play, but I feel like you almost never take with the f pawn here. Okay, you open the rook, but I don't really think f7's that much of a weakness, and now we have like a permanent weakness. These pawns just look really weak now. So that kind of surprises me. For like 1900 level play, that would surprise me with f takes. Takes. Yeah, this is strange. What the hell is going on here? Queen takes b6 is the best, but black is still slightly better. He ruins the pawn the pawns, but b2. Oh man, Rook F to B1. Yeah, that's the best move. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Some blunders and mistakes here, definitely. Please don't tell me white's going to win this as well. Okay. Black won this game. Oh, they were 1450. Okay. It makes much more sense now. What? They were 1450 and they were playing a 1900 rated FIDE player? That makes much more sense now. Okay. Yeah, because some of these look like some of these mistakes, they're not like huge mistakes, but it just looks like they are maybe not super familiar with typical London ideas. Because as far as I know, you rarely take with the C pawn. It's almost always the E pawn, and then you almost never take with the like here. You almost never take with the F pawn. It would almost always be the G pawn taking towards the center, not weakening those, you know, the central kind of pawn structure. And then, yeah, like black gets E5 in. So as far as I'm concerned, black's already better for several reasons. Number one, you know, these center pawns look just like kind of delicate, but also black gets to play E5. So I think that's generally an indication. And then D takes. I don't know if I would care or know which move is better between knight takes and D takes, but and then here, like, what's the best move? Queen B3 is the best move. And Queen B6, Rook E8, Rook E8, Queen takes B6. Yeah, and then here, it just sucks. Rook F to B1 is the best move, but God, this looks so not fun to play as white. This looks so passive. Like, this is not the kind of game that you would want to play, at least depending on your style. Both the rooks just sitting here tied down to defending two pawns, like, ugh. Bishop D7 is the best move here. Out of curiosity, so if I look at this from the black's perspective, yeah, and they played D5, castles, C5. Just to double check here. Knight F to D7, B4, A5. If here it doesn't work, and if they push, then we take. If they go here, C3, Knight H5. Like, what the hell's going on here? This is way worse for white, but I'm just trying to understand to make sure. Okay. C5, C3. Takes doesn't make sense to me, though. Takes looks wrong as well. Like, you almost never want to relieve the tension there and take too early. But I guess, yeah, there's no bishop to take back. There's no knight C6. Not the easiest to play, though. Like, if they take, you have to bring the knight back. Anyways. Takes knight here. Yeah, they go after the bishop, which makes sense. They take it. Yeah. Yeah, this looks really... Because if they don't take, you're threatening a fork. If they take... this does not look like like way better, though, as black. It looks pretty playable for both sides, but... And they can't take this, right? No, sorry. That would be a blunder. Okay. What is rook e7 to defend? to defend this so they can bring the bishop out. Bishop g7, it says is best. I'm gonna open up the rook. Okay. Check. Yeah, and then white blundered. Okay. All right, guys, I am freaking toast. I'm tired. Well, thanks for the sending the games over, Go Golem. I swear, if I end up playing this person and they play the London, it'll be pretty funny. But I would, yeah, I'd have to decide how I'd play it. I would play it differently, I think, you know. But we know if like d4, knight f6, that they're going knight f3, and then e6 is probably what I would play. But we know they would go for this, and then c5. So maybe I'll play something tricky. I do like the c5. Like this is annoying to play against as a London player already. It's a pretty solid line, I think. Yeah, so they take, bishop takes, and black's now equalized. If they go here, then queen b6 is like just super annoying. The bishop can't defend anymore. And I think white has to know the theory here to not get in trouble, which is either, yeah, you have to find knight c3 or knight a3, otherwise you're kind of already in trouble. So like, let's say they go, well, it looks like knight b to d2 is okay as well, but you do get to take here, and then let's say rook b1, queen c3, rook b3, queen a5, d takes c5, queen takes c5, not bishop takes. I might study this line a little bit because it could be possible that we go into this. If they play this setup, if they play the knight f3 and bishop b4, I know that the c5 line is really tricky, and you kind of have to know the theory, otherwise you're in trouble. But I need to, because I don't play this that much as black, so I'll have to go over the lines and prepare it a little bit. I guess I do know it somewhat, because I play against this as the London, but slightly different. I play an early e3, so and actually knight f3 first is supposed to be better against that line. Anyways, it's a bit unlikely, but it's the only data I can find on this opponent, and I don't know who could replace him. His name is Alexandre, and he's 1750 now. Alexandre. That sounds familiar. I think I might have already played him, though. Have we played Malakoff before? I mean, I'm just trying to think if I played Malakoff last year in Criterium or something. I think I played in Alexandre last year, and I believe I won, if it's the game I'm thinking of. I don't know if that's the same person. Wait a second. You check the FIDE? Okay, I'm thinking of someone else, because I did play someone. The person I was thinking of, they played a London, and I won the game because I had just kind of recently switched openings and learned and prepared this c6, and it's just nasty. This is just nasty. This is so annoying to play against as a London. I don't even remember how to the best way to play against this. I'd have to think about this opening in terms of black now, because I love it so much. Because like as soon as queen b6, basically no matter what they do, they're making compromises. They're either like destroying their dark squares, or they're going to lose that dark square bishop. And I just love it. Here you lose the bishop, I think. Anyways, I ended up winning that game, and I was happy with that. But all right, guys, I have to sleep. I have to sleep. Next time we do this, I guess we'll just keep doing it. We'll keep doing it until we get some lower rated players that want to learn, try to get to 1000 elo. They'll come crawling out of the woodworks eventually. They'll come. But in the meantime, everyone have a good evening. I'll see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Go Golem. If I don't see you before Sunday, good luck with your match. I don't know if you're on the Discord channel, but definitely feel free to go and post the game if you want to. Or in any case, let me know how that goes. And with that, I will say good night, good evening to all. See you guys soon.